Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Abandon, and Logan Grimnar leads a pack of Space Wolf reinforcements. Yes, we're back with quite possibly the greatest Space Wolves release, well, at least of the year. And the Blood Angels, well, they're not happy. The Dark Angels are miffed. And, well, frankly, I'm pretty impressed. So, last video did fantastically. I'm hoping this one does pretty okay. And I'm back trying to be as happy as possible. So, first off, we have Logan Grimnar, the old wolf himself. And he's lost his little sled, which is a little sad. I like the little sled myself personally. But he has got himself a stonking big base. And the mother of all tactical rocks. Now, he's a bit of a glowy boy. He's definitely polished his armour for this one. And we've got just loads of detail. Loads of sort of like bits to look at. A really interesting face. An open Terminator hand. I love that. Really interesting looking axe. I'd love to see how much of that is just painted on, how much of it's modelled on. And of course, he's got himself a pair of great big wolves. Now, the face is a bit weird in my opinion. Maybe it's just the way it's painted, and I'm really hoping we get a helmeted head going forward. But all in all, he's a really solid improvement. Sure, his pose isn't as good as the old Logan Grimnar, but still, he's pretty cool. Lots and lots of detail on the shoulder pads, you can see. Loads of details into the cloak and in the armour. This guy is going to serve as a conversion for so many Wolf Lords, and I'm really looking forward to it. His wolves, I think, could have been, separate models, but then he stops being just a single character and moves on to being a bit of a unit. Talking of units, we now have Arjac Rockfist, who is one of my favourite Space Wolf characters. I always liked Arjac Rockfist, his unique pose, his weapon, pardon me, and that has definitely increased. I mean, he's got this fantastic alternate pose where he's throwing his hammer in the most marvel way possible. And I didn't know it had a teleport hammer in it, so we could pull it back to him. That's pretty. That's on point for 40k. Most advanced technology in the galaxy. Let's use it to throw a hammer around. He's got a fantastic head with the necklace, and I'm really hoping he has a helmet as well. End of the day, you can just assume I really want to see Marines with bare heads and helmets as an option. His pose is fantastic. I really like it. Njal Stormcaller, unfortunately, has lost his Terminator armour and has instead gone back to power armour. Now, as you know, I'm not a big fan of Primaris Marines, and his armour, I can't really use any of it in the Heresy. I do like that he's actually got a wolf skull on his staff. It's not a raccoon skull anymore. And he's got some really interesting colour schemes going on. It's pretty good. It's a solid upgrade. I did like him in Terminator armour, but they have a lot of Terminators this time round, so it's kind of understandable to shift him back to power armour. I did love his 2nd and 3rd edition model, where his arms are all akimbo and he looks like he's calling in the storm. But, it's still pretty cool. But on to the pièce de résistance, the Wolfguard Terminators, and these guys have knocked it out the park. I absolutely love them. They're looking a bit chunky, and I'm very much hoping they are compatible with the other parts from the existing Terminator kit, because if that's true, I will be able to throw the Heresy upgrade 3D print parts on them, and I will most definitely be adding some of these to my Heresy Space Wolves. The bare heads on them are really solid, and we have now got the greatest White Scar's head ever created. Axes, hammers, all sorts, loads of extra bits, just the right level of extra wolfy detailing that I really like, and they are absolutely fantastic. There's a little gap in the shoulder pads that seems a bit off to me, but that might just be how it's been put together. This guy with the assault cannon looks fantastic. Again, I'm hoping we get more options in there. We do at least get the options for lightning claws for the sergeant and the thunderhammer. This guy looks fantastic, really menacing, really imposing, just cool. And they do come with a whole load of shields for everyone, which is really, really great. 100% going to be adding some of these to my 30k Space Wolves. I don't know what else to say about them. I'm really looking forward to them. This is definitely hoping, or giving me hope that we're going to see something like Terminator Sword Brethren for the Black Templars, and there were rumours of us getting Terminators for the Blood Angels. Now, I think that's still happening, but I think that might be happening with the release of the Assault Terminators, possibly. But again, these guys, absolutely solid. We'll be picking them up from an Eastern retailer. And yeah, really happy with this release. Like, they all look fantastic. I'm pretty sure I went to college with that guy, actually. So yeah, really, really impressed with these. Again, the size of the armour looks a bit weird to me, but I think that's just the way the photos have been taken. But really impressed with all of these minis. And apart from the Njal Stormcaller, pretty much easy buys for all of them. So yeah, even with his weird purpley face, Logan Grimnar is phenomenal. And but for me, yeah, Arjac Rockfist steals the show. So I'm really impressed with this, guys. I really hope that you guys are happy with them. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you like these? Are you a Blood Angels fan who is currently furiously typing away at Reddit to tell the world how Games Workshop hates the Blood Angels? They do, they really do. But yeah, really, really impressed with these. Really looking forward to seeing what we get next. I think we had rumours of a new Ulrich the Slayer as well, and possibly a new Bjorn the Fell-Handed upgrade for the Redemptor. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what else comes out for these guys. Now you guys know me. I am not HEW shill. When they do something I don't like, I most definitely will call them on it. So, me basically glazing GW over this is quite a rare thing. I love that this guy's got the old style lightning claws as well. Really don't like Primaris lightning claws. They look too weedy. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate everyone who watched the last video, and I really hope that I can get back into being a bit more energetic, a bit more lively, so we don't get so many comments of people telling me to just off myself. Obviously, I have been going through quite a traumatic life moment, and it's not been fun. It never should be. So I'm hoping that, I can be better for you guys and we can go back to having some fun videos. Anyway, my name is Bando. This is Breakfast with Bando. Have a great day. And if you're going to pick these guys up, remember, Element Games, code JAMS737 will get you an extra reward points. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.